So hello guys, now let us see this problem in HackerRank called word order. So the problem difficulty level is medium and its score is 50. I don't know why it is medium. Actually this problem is really easy. So basically what we have to do in this problem is first line of input is 4. That is after this four lines we are just going to take some strings. So first of all on the first line we have to input how many unique strings are there. That is see B, C, D, E, F and B, C, D, E, F are repeated. So this is counted as one string. Then this is a unique string and this is a unique string. So total 1, 2 and 3. So total 3 unique strings. So we'll just print out the number of unique strings. And after that we just have to print out how many times a particular string has repeated in actually corresponding order. So first of all BCD is there in the first place. So the count of BCDEF is 2 times. Then ABCDEFG is once and BCDE is once. So 2, 1, 1. So this is the way in which we have to work on it. So now let us jump to the coding part directly. First of all, first line will be n, which is integer input. Okay, and after that what we have to do, we just have to take in, actually I'll have to make a list first. So I'll just make an empty list and after that I'll use a for loop for I in range. Range will be n because they have told us n will be the range, and after that I'll just append everything into it. And what I have to do, see, so you can do one thing, you can write L equals to a set of L, then you can print out length of L and count and all. But you can't do it over here because there's a time limit, so it won't work. I tried it, but it does not work if you try using sets and all. But then I thought this is a problem in collections module, so obviously we'll have to use collections module into it. So let us import collections module, and in particular I'm going to use counter. So you'll do from collections. I'll just import counter because that's what I need. So I just imported counter. Okay, now we got L. So first of all let us try printing out L and see what is happening. I'll just copy this whole sample thing and paste it. Oh, I didn't append anything. Wow, I'll have to append input, whatever input I'm going to take on a particular new line. So see, this is the particular L. So what you'll do, you'll just write, suppose C is a counter thing. C is a counter, and after that use parentheses. This is the basic, you can say, syntax to start a counter list. So counter of what? This is a counter of L, that is the list L, and just print out C now. We'll see what happens now. So see, counter, it just told us, see, now this is what we had to do. We got 3 unique elements, that is 3, we just have to print out 3, that is 3 unique strings. And after that we also got the count 2, 1. So for printing out the unique strings, what we'll do, we'll simply print out length of, oh, not complex, hold on, length of C. What is happening? Okay, we got length of C, that is 3 unique strings, and after that we have to print out the keys of this dictionary. So that is 2, 1, 1, but on a same line. So for that I'll have to use for loop. So for I in C dot values, because values means the keys, that is not actually, I forgot, I told you all wrong thing. These are not the keys, these are the values. Keys are these strings. So for I in C values, what I'll do, I'll simply print out I, but I have to print out on same line. So for printing on same line, it will be end equals to space, so that we print out after spaces. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, 1. I guess this should be right. I'll just check it. 3, 2, 1, 1. So yeah, it is working. So I'll just paste it over here so that we can verify all the test cases over here. I guess it should work actually. Yeah, each and everything is fine. Every test case has satisfied. So there's no time limit and all, so it's fine. Actually there's a time limit, but we don't have any time limit. It's working in specific time limit. So that's all. Thank you. And one more thing that I would like to add up quickly is, if you like such content related to programming or any cool programming videos, then you can like and comment on my videos, and you can subscribe to my channel so that it will help my channel to grow further, because I see many people have not subscribed to the channel yet. So it will help my channel to grow further, and I'm really grateful that you all are watching my videos. So that's all. Thank you.